The player tournament can be one of the most stressful times for players here in Sunshine Island, and in today's video, as the title and thumbnail would suggest, I'm going to show you how you can continue to play the game, but you can avoid entering the player tournament. So the player tournament is currently active here in game. Now you might already be too late with this one, so this is some advice potentially for the next time it comes around to the player tournament, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can avoid entering the player tournament just like I have here. So you'll see in Gold 1 the minimum points you need to enter is 67,500. Now I don't want to enter this week because I want a bit of a break. The player tournament can be just incredibly stressful, and it really, you have to go quite hardcore in it if you want to finish with a good, high place and you don't want to get demoted. So this is how you basically avoid entering. So there are a few ways in which you can get points or ribbons. The main ones are, of course, from ships, from planes, and from marketplace orders. Now, I currently don't have any ships, so I can't really show you that with this, but with my plane here, typically you're going to see ribbons worth a lot more than this. Most of my planes are going to give me between 10 and 15,000 points per ship, but you'll see right here, I only have 308 for this ship taking off. And when it comes to my marketplace orders, it's very much the same. You'll see I'm only going to be getting 19 points for this one, 16 points for this one, 23 points for this one. Those might seem exceptionally low to you, and that is because I've done something really simple that some of you might not have realized you can do, and that is removing every single one of my decorations. I have gone in and I've removed all of them from my islands. They are completely bare of decorations, and yes, this means things are going to cost slightly more coins. You will still make a profit though, as long as you don't go below the minus 100% kind of thing. You'll still make a profit when it comes to coins and things like that. But this means we're going to get a significantly less amount of ribbons per order, per plane, per ship, all of that stuff. And it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, ribbons and points don't matter unless you want to be competitive when it comes to the player tournament. And I don't want to be. I want to avoid entering it this particular time until I've maybe leveled up or upgraded a few more buildings to a place where I'm like, okay, I can now compete. Because what I've found in the past is a lot of players will work really hard at some of the lower levels to get promoted. And then once they get there, they get demoted straight back down again because it's just too competitive. So sometimes when you've worked really hard to get up there, it might be worth taking one, potentially even two player tournaments just as a break to upgrade your stuff, to just make sure you've got plenty of buildings, your warehouse is full to go again. And this, in my opinion, is the best way of doing it, because I can still do planes, I can still do ships, and I can still go ahead and complete as many marketplace orders as I want. And in fact, you guys will see, I'm actually currently running quite a few runes here just to maximize the amount of rewards and materials I'm getting from all of these things. I'm basically playing the player tournament how I usually would, just without the points and actually entering the tournament, if that makes sense. Now, I wanted to make this video because there was a lot of people who I've spoken about this to in the past who didn't actually know you could do this. They didn't know you could avoid entering the tournament. Now, the one thing I would say is be careful, make sure you have enough minus happiness, make sure your islands are angry enough that you won't accidentally enter. Now, I'm currently on nearly 19,000 points, and this is from just under 2 days of quite hardcore grinding out planes, ships, and marketplace orders. So by the end of the week, I shouldn't really have too much to worry about crossing this minimum amount. But if you notice you're starting to get quite close to it, then you might want to ease off on those orders and stuff. Now, when it comes to the rewards from the actual player tournament itself, yes, some of these can be quite nice. We have 5 chests up along this left hand side where you're going to be able to get some of these from each one of them. But let's just think about this for a second. Let's just take the 25 hammers, for example. So we're going to need to get, all of these points to get a chance at getting these. But I can get that amount of hammers from probably 2 marketplace orders. So for me, the rewards on the kind of path up to the top aren't really worth it. The gems and the coupons that you can get, don't get me wrong, they are nice, especially the gems. But at the end of the day, you get a minimum of 20 gems per day from doing your daily tasks. So to get up to 200 gems, you're only looking at 10 days of work. So for me, it's not the end of the world if you avoid, one player tournament, because you're not actually going to be getting that much out of it if you're going to end up getting demoted and one of those bottom spots. So hopefully this video has made sense to you. Hopefully it showed you that all you have to do to avoid entering is go ahead and remove all of your decorations. You'll see I do usually have decorations here, but those spots are empty. If we jump over to my Jade Island, you'll see I've got loads of empty spots here as well. Just remove all your decorations, see where this leaves you, see if you like avoiding to enter the player tournament, because sometimes it's nice just to have a bit of a week off, like I'm doing now. And yeah, hopefully you guys actually like the fact that I'm recording another Sunshine Island video. It has been quite a lot of time since I made my last video. I'm potentially looking at getting back into making some videos because I haven't actually stopped playing since I made my last video. I did a live stream you guys might have caught, but I've actually gained a few levels. We're getting close to level 50 now, only 4 levels to go. But if you do want to see some more videos from me, let me know down in the comments. I would definitely love to hear if you guys are still viewers of this channel. And until the next one, I'll see you later. Peace.